A new online platform is transforming the way people with disability find support. Mable enables people to connect directly with thousands of support workers across Australia. And through these unique connections, people using Mable are able to pursue all kinds of interests and passions. Who have we got here?
So that's actually my seeing eye dog called Echo. Big 38-kilo golden retriever across Labrador. I'm 23 years old. I live with my two beautiful parents. I'm enrolled in TAFE in a diploma in photography.
It looks like he loves you a lot.
Oh yeah, as you can tell.
Jordan has a brain tumour in both optic nerves, which affects his sight, and it's caused complex medical conditions as well. He always had a dream when he was little, before he got sick, and which was always to go to uni and be a librarian. The cruelest thing was when he lost his sight and his short-term memory. And so he picked himself up and we discovered new dreams.
My ultimate dream is actually to represent Australia at the Paralympics. These are all my cycling medals, all 5 of them.
He tells me that I'm his inspiration for a lot of things, and to be honest, he's my inspiration. He's such an amazing, positive person for so much he's been through.
The old way of getting support was people would go to large care companies who would typically roster workers to provide services to them. Under the National Disability Insurance Scheme, people with a disability now have individualised funding and a right to choose who supports them and a right to choose the services that are important to them in their life.
Before Mable came along, we were very limited to what supports we could get.
Yeah, you could shoot back and have.
Mable's made a huge difference. It's given him a much better quality of life socially.
So I select my support workers by you go onto Mable and you find someone that's interested in the same type of field or things that you are. So I've got 5 or 6 different pilots. A pilot is someone at the front of the tandem. So obviously that steers, controls the gears, the brakes and everything. So like each day, they'll do a ride with me.
It has to be fun and enjoyable, and if it's a hobby that they both really like, then they both get something out of it. It's really important that there is that connection there. And usually because of the profile you can look at, you usually do make good choices.
Jordan and I have a pretty special relationship. We've got a similar sense of humour. We get on really well. His love of photography is obviously unique. I've been around photography sort of my whole life. Yeah, he's a really great guy.
So when I go out with Lachlan, it's mostly photography based. I will just take photos. And when we get back to my house, and we upload them all onto my computer and just play around with them on Photoshop. You can see like a lot more of that.
I'd really recommend Mable to support workers. For me, it's the flexibility, it's the quick payment systems, it's the transparency as well, and it just seems to work. It's not a black and white area disability, it's in the grey, so it allows a bit more flexibility for clients.
Every person with a disability is unique. They're wanting to live their own version of their life, just like you and I. And so what you might require in terms of support to live that life is very unique, and it's quite diverse. So being able to come to a platform like Mable to find a large variety of people and services so you can match with the things that are important to you is a very unique proposition.
That's a nice one.
Okay.
He's grown as a person, and I just can't help but wonder, with the right supports, how much further he can go.
Okay. Jordan's great story shows just what is possible with the right kind of support. For more, head to mable.com.au.